All right, good afternoon. The meeting of the City of Lawrence Fire Department Hardship Leave Bank Board will now come to order. The time is 1:13. All board members are present, so a quorum is established. As indicated in the board's meeting notice, this meeting is being live streamed on the city's YouTube channel. A recording of the live stream will be available on the city's YouTube channel, along with the link to the meeting minutes and agenda. The next item of business on the agenda is to approve both the regular minutes and the executive minutes for the board members' meetings of August 28th. I'll first like to start with the August 28th regular meeting minutes. Are there any corrections to those minutes?
No.
Okay. Hearing no corrections, I will approve the August 28th regular meeting minutes as presented. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, seconded. All in motion to approve the meeting minutes of the regular meeting as presented as properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
No.
No. Okay, hearing none, I will call for a vote. All in favor to approve the meetings as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No nays. The motion has been approved for the August 20th regular meeting minutes carries. Approval of the meeting minutes for the executive session. The minutes from the previous executive session have been distributed. Are there any corrections to those?
No.
No? Hearing no corrections, is there a motion to approve the executive session minutes from the August 28th meeting?
So moved.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
All right. The motion to approve the meetings has been presented and is seconded. All in favor, vote by saying aye.
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 Okay. Those passed. The motion is approved for the August 28th executive session meetings carries. Next item of business on the agenda is to review the hardship leave application for firefighter John Phelps. Chief Dowd, in your capacity as the pool manager of the City of Lawrence Fire Department's hardship leave bank, will you please present all relative information regarding firefighter Phelps' request for hardship leave to the board, excluding any protected health information?
Thank you, yes. So we have received a request to receive hardship leave from John Phelps, private on A shift. He has filled out the proper hardship leave request, which states that he'll exhaust all of his earned leave by 9/27/25, which has occurred. He is requesting hardship leave time in accordance with for immediate family members, and he has provided us documentation to go with that. He also has acknowledged receiving a copy of the policy and agrees to the terms and conditions of the hardship leave request. In firefighter Phelps's request for his hardship leave, he has requested a total of 480 hours, and he has the information has been outlined what he plans to use that for. Are there any questions?
I can ask this question to you. Has a hardship request been ever been requested prior to this one?
By this individual?
Correct.
No, not to my knowledge. Yeah, no.
And how many hours does the current requestee work per day currently?
Currently, he is on a 40-hour work week, so that would be an 8-hour Monday through Friday. So he's on light duty right now.
And the total number of hours he's requesting is 480?
Yes, the request. Yes, he's requesting a full amount available of 480 hours, mostly for unknown things that could come up with dealing with the need that he has.
And currently, right now, firefighter Phelps has completely exhausted all of his own personal and current time.
Yes, he is completely exhausted all time.
And then with firefighter Phelps' current status, he could use this time intermittently as needed per his request. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
The request is for assistance, and that would be used intermittently on an as-needed basis.
Any other questions from the board for Chief Dowd?
No, I do not have any other questions.
I'm looking at the request to receive hardship leave that was submitted on September the 23rd. It's correct that the applicant did select yes for each one of those sections, correct?
That is correct. Each and every one of those has been selected. All 8 of them, they all are yes. And again, the last one is that firefighter Phelps acknowledges that he's received not only a copy of the policy, but also agrees to the term conditions.
Thank you.
Are there any questions about our hardship leave or our policy?
Not yet.
Okay.
I do not. Any other questions from the board for Chief Dowd?
No.
Okay. Does any of the board members have any questions for firefighter Phelps?
I would just, if firefighter Phelps has anything that he would like the board to know before we make a decision. Okay,
No?
thank you.
Okay. Is there a motion regarding firefighter Phelps' hardship leave request? I got a question again. Firefighter Phelps, can you step up, please? Apologize. I just want to try to grab a stronger timeline of how kind of things are unfolding, at least like with your parents' care, with, with whatever's needed.
Mhm.
Can you kind of clarify that again for me? So that I feel just more comforted that we have a little bit of checks and balances as we're moving through a timeline?
No, that's fine. So currently, my mom is in the hospital receiving care. We have to have family members at her side at all times. Like I stated previously, most of my family, obviously including myself, work full-time. So we are trying to balance who's going to be there. Basically, at this time, my dad or someone has to be there the entire time. So I'm unable to give a timeline of when she's going to leave the hospital. We're looking at hopefully by the end of the week. But at that time, she's going to be moved to short-term physical rehab. And at that time, I still believe that there's going to be time needed for me and or someone in my family or my dad to be with her as much as we can, just because of her physical and mental state. And then we also have to have time for my dad to get to his treatments They have animals that have to be taken care of. They have a house that has to be taken care of. Medicines, grocery store, shopping, just, there's a lot of things that is needed to be done for them at this time. And we have been working very diligently to try to get everything taken care of. And nothing has just worked out right for us yet. But like I said, I don't know when she's going to leave the hospital. I do have a place for her to go that she has been selected to be able to go there. But with her needing family members by her side for her mental state, I just don't know how that's going to work out at this point in time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a motion regarding firefighter Phelps's hardship leave request?
I make a motion to approve the 480 hours requested for the hardship leave starting from the time of when all the other times have been exhausted as of 9/27 of 2025.
Just to clarify, Jeanette, when you say starting from the time when all the other times have been exhausted, what times are you?
The times that I am referring to are the accrued times for vacation, sick, personal holiday, and comp time.
And it's been my understanding that those times are currently exhausted now.
Correct.
Okay.
And so this will be, the motion is to make it approved as of the 9/27 time of when those hours have been exhausted for it to be approved for the 480 hours after that date. So, repeat, I make a motion to approve the 480 hour of leave time since all other times, vacation, sick, personal holiday, and comp, have been exhausted as of 9/27/2025.
Okay. Is there a second on that motion?
Second.
Okay. So the motion to approve firefighter Phelps's 480 hours of requested hardship leave time after all the exhaustion of his holiday, vacation, comp, personal time, and as of 9/27/25 has been properly moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
No.
Okay. All in favor, I call for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No nays? Okay. The motion carries to reward or award firefighter Phelps 480 hours of requested hardship leave time carries. The next item of business on the agenda is our discussion items. Are there any items that the board would like to discuss?
I had a question for our pool manager, Deputy Chief Dowd, if you could come up to the podium, please. Could you talk a little bit about, I know the public may not be as familiar with the Hardship Leave Bank Board. Could you talk a little bit about, what this board does?
Absolutely. So the hardship board is the caretakers of a bank of time. I'll start out by giving you the purpose of what the hardship leave is for. and then I'll move on a little bit more. But the purpose is to provide a means for employees to assist another employee or to provide an employee who, because of a non-occupational catastrophic illness, injury, impairment, or physical or mental condition, has either exhausted all of their accrued time or has used a minimum of 480 hours of their accrued time, whichever comes first. Due to their long-term illness, injury, or defined as initiating the onset of that qualifying medical emergency, it's believed that the employee will have exhausted their hours listed above. If approved by the board, hardship leave will be automatically applied once the required hours of the employee's accrued time has been used. This ensures uninterrupted support and minimizes the administrative burden on employees during times of significant personal crisis. The hardship leave bank is provided to active members a salary replacement to include their base pay, technical pays, and educational pay with longevity pay. So this is a bank that is voluntarily entered into. Employees are not required to enter this, but each and every year they're asked to donate to be able to stay into it.
Mm-hmm.
So if an employee decides not to donate into the hardship leave bank, then they will not be eligible to participate in that. Again, it's one of those. It's the intent is to make sure that they have some time to use. Also, I, as the pool manager, take care of making sure that we have all of our allotted time. All of the hardship leave requests are taken by a case-by-case basis. There's never a time when it's automatically received or denied. It's a case-by-case. And that is the case of the hardship leave bank board, which consists of the representatives, one from the human resources or payroll, the second representative is from city legal, and the third representative is selected by the chief of the fire department, and it's preferred that that person comes from the pension board. And the reason we do that is they are already familiar with keeping things HIPAA, and they know, and they've been exposed to being able to keep information that is private. This the bank again comes in front of the board, and the board will go ahead and either they have the ability to apply however many hours they want, and is stipulated in how that takes place. The employee, in order to take advantage of that, is required to fill out a request to receive hardship leave, and in that request there are multiple different yes or no questions, and basically at the end the employee has to acknowledge that he's received not only a copy of the policy but agrees to the terms and conditions, and that they understand that the policy should change when they're on leave. They'll receive a copy of a new policy, and they'll also agree to use the bounds and the provisions to be able to work within that. Also, it mentions things you can and can't do. It mentions that you'll have to have documentation of the catastrophic leave and make sure that is given to the board. Also, they'll understand that the maximum number of hours can be donated. That's listed here, as well as making sure that seeking outside employment, other than that, unless approved by the chief, is not allowed. The failure to notify the pool manager of any outside employment will lead to discipline and forfeiture at any and all hardship leave payments approved. Are there any other questions about our hardship board?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other discussions items that the board would like to hear?
Oh, one last question. I know we typically will ask the status of the bank. Do we know? I think last time it may have been around, was it 9,000-ish?
Yes, it is.
And it's at 10,000, I think is the max, or the?
Yes.
$9.99.
Okay.
And as of the beginning of the year, we were above that 10,000 mark, so we did not, it was not required that people donate to it, so our bank is full, is around that same number. Starting in '26, it looks like we will end up we'll be below that threshold, and we'll have people go ahead and donate time as well. That'll also give people an opportunity, if you have not decided to opt in, that'll be an opportunity for people to do that. But again, we keep that status to where if you don't donate, you are not eligible.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Any other business from the board?
Nothing for me.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All right. It has properly been moved and seconded that we adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. The meeting is adjourned. The time is 1:34.